Welcome to Center Heist Productions. It is October 12th, 2024. Please hit the likes and subscribe down below. Please, if you could, hit the likes. It'll progress the channel. Don't leave without doing that. That would be muchly appreciated. And thank you to my Heistomaniacs. All right, this is exactly a review of tonight's game. Columbus was in town. It was a case of, well, we had a roster that was worse than ours. They were quite banged up as well, so we didn't get the full Columbus. They had a lot of guys from their AHL affiliate from injuries. Very deceiving game. Yes, great to see. It's a double-edged sword. I would have rather lost this game as the team we need to catch. But we went out and won it because, that's the way Marty's going to coach. He's going to want to instill a winning culture, which is good. But again, right now, I'd rather be losing these games because this is a team we needed to catch. This is not good in the sense we're not going to fall far enough to catch Columbus in the future. And anyway, the final score was 3-0. Great team effort. Well, Primeau gets the shutout. Good on him. It's very deceptive in the sense that, yes, he stopped 41 shots. A lot of these weren't high danger zone shots, okay? So it's deceptive. There was just a lot of shots poured at the net. Montreal used to do this too when we were so bad a couple of years back and couldn't score. We pound tons of shots, couldn't score. So this reminded me muchly of that. Anyway, luckily we did score when we scored, because the way this game went, we really didn't deserve to win it. They were outworking us all night after we came up with that 3-0 lead, and they changed their goaltender because Zelkins or whatever got pulled, and they put in the youngster who has something going. So Gallagher gets the game-winning goal. So 3 goals scored by the Habs in the first period. That was all your scoring, 3-0. So good in that regard. 3 stars easily. Primeau definitely the first star. Savard blocking shots left, right, and center. Definitely deserved a star. He played a good game, +2. Gallagher was the 3rd star. He had a half-decent game. He was +1. I don't know if I would have put him as a star, but anyway, it is. Although he was in a lot of the dirty spots, I'll give him that. So first period, we're going to do a quick summary of this. At 21 seconds in the game, Gallagher gets a nice goal and a nice setup by Jake Evans. And Evans has been putting on some beautiful passes in the last stretch of games onto Gallagher's sticks and his line mates, and really putting, making some really becoming a bit of a, playmaker, which is kind of nice to see. He's just been tape to tape in the last stretch here, and good on Jake Evans. So 1-0 there. 3:15. Yuri Slafkovsky gets his goal, assisted by Mike Matheson and Cole Caulfield on the power play, and what a blast it was. Yeah, Suzuki using a screen in front of the net, and what a shot. He just wired as soon as that pass was coming. There was no looking. It was just wind up, and it was blasted. Goalie didn't have a chance. Nice goal, and that was at 3:15. So then we go at 5:48. Joshua Waugh gets a nice tip in front when Alex Newhook fed a pass to Jack-Eye at the point, and he wired it and put that big shot on, which we want to see. And it worked, and Waugh managed to get a tip on it. So good on him, and Waugh's been fitting in nicely. It's a hard situation because they probably need him in Laval if they're going to make a playoff push, but boy, he's looking good. He's definitely a future app. No end of some buts, whether it's 3rd or 2nd line, we'll see in the future. That is, he's 2nd line now, but when the talent improves, we'll see where he falls. But I love this kid. So yeah, second period, no scoring. Third period, no scoring. Columbus Ochi just 41-23. 16-18 in hits for the Habs. Faceoffs won 25-22 for Columbus. 0 for 4. The Habs did quite well in the penalty kill, shutting down everything. I think they're at like 11 straight now that they've stopped. So 0 for 4 for Columbus, 1 for 3 for us. Nice to see us finally get one. Penalty minutes, 8 for them, 10 for us. Giveaways, 12 for them, 17 for the Habs. And we got to stop this because there were a lot of 2-on-1s and odd man breakaways again. It's just a lot of carelessness, too much trying to jump in too much and forgetting their own end. But yeah, and takeaways 6-5 for the Habs. Block shots, not even close. That's where the Habs really, and that's what I'm saying with the shots. 32 block shots. So that tells you something right there. That's just incredible. So everybody was jumping in. Armia did a great job that way, and of course Savard did, and they both. Well, Armia got stung by one, that's for sure, and Gooley was stopping them, and you had a few players blocking shots. So it was nice to see. Good game but not a good game, if you know what I mean. Yeah, the came out in our favor, and we insulated Primeau, and like I say, but far too many shots given up. And I would like to. Our legs just stopped moving once the goaltending changed. Once this, we just stopped moving. They just outplayed us from that point when the goalie switch on took place. So penalty summary: Matthew Oliver 2:56, 2 minutes for Hokins. Jaden Struble 6:16, 2 minutes for holding the stick. This was all in the first period. Gallagher 2 minutes at 8:41, 2 minutes for slashing. Sean Carley at 18:19, 2 minutes for roughing. 18:19, Brendan Gallagher 2 minutes for slashing. 19:42, Caden Gooley 2 minutes for tripping. No penalties in the second. Third period, 7:17, Brendan Gallagher 2 minutes for hooking. And then 15:25, Carson Meyer gets 2 minutes for a high stick. And that was your game. And I just hope that, see, this is the kind of thing where I would like to see the same responsibility placed on the veterans when they're taking so many penalties. And Galley took a lot of penalties. And you don't see the same treatment, and which I don't agree with compared to the kids. So for me, that's a problem, but I still love Marty. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. And it was a good game. Well, I don't know if you call that. I don't know. Shouldn't say it was a good game because Montreal deserved to lose this game after they scored their 3. They took advantage of those 3 shots, and that was great. But boy, oh boy, when the goalie change happened, Tarasso or whatever his name is, that goaltender's half decent. He's pretty damn good. He settled things right down. And one thing I can say, the Habs just, when they get a chance, they put a quality shot on the net, whereas Columbus had some quality shots, but for the number of shots, they weren't all quality shots. There was just a lot of shots, but they did have some. But overall, there was more just amounts, just firing, just putting on a lot on net, and that's teams that struggle sometimes do that. We've seen it in our past, but yeah, I don't recommend then again, I do recommend it because I wanted a loss tonight. But good on Primeau. I'm glad to see the kid. Here's the sad part is there's gonna be certain podcasts that go, oh, like he's just a savior. Oh, that Primeau. Don't spin the tires. The kid had a lot of insulation. Yes, there were 41 shots. However, remember how insulated he was. And a lot of shots weren't danger shots. So you got to remember that. Put things into perspective. I hope the kid can, prove us all wrong. I'm rooting for him. However, there's been so much since we've had him, since Bergevin's time, and with guys like Ingles. There's been so much pumping his tires that he got overinflated. So it made the rest, us hard on it because he wasn't producing what they were pumping his tires to be. So, you know, Habs fans, that's great and good on you, Primeau Caden. I'm proud of you. But let's keep things in a reality check. We played Columbus, a team that's in worse shape than us right now, especially with the injuries, and they lost 2 to 3 guys tonight through this game. So rough game for them. But however, I guess we got to we take this one to stop the bleeding because it could be. Let's hope this is the last win we get. I'm sure we'll get one or two more somewhere, but I'd like to see us go on a major losing streak. But anyway, just like I said, let's be realistic. I'm glad that he got the victory. Hopefully, this will build some confidence. I still say he's got major problems with his glove and blocker, which he didn't face high blocker and trapper saves tonight. He had some lower ones where he made nice saves, and he always does that if they're low down around the skate area, just above the pad, just above the skate. He's all right with the glove down there. It's when the shots go high to the glove that he gets. So let's hope he works on those. But good on him. Congratulations, and let's hope maybe he'll shock us and maybe he'll prove us wrong. And that's what I do hope for the kid. However, I think, in my honest opinion, just like I said, I know we're going to hear certain podcasts go nuts tonight and make a big deal out of this when it really isn't that big of a deal. I think we kind of shoot ourselves in the foot with this win, to tell you the truth. And where they outplayed us, I would have rathered us lose. We deserve to. Other than that, that first portion of the period where we got 3 goals. After that, it was all Columbus. So we got to keep things into context, into perspective, and we'll see who's up next for us is, I believe. Yeah, I thought so. My favorite matchup, the Bruins on Thursday. I expect to get pounded there. That'll bring us back down to reality. But anyway, good game. Congrats, Primeau. But again, I still stand firm. You got a lot of proving me wrong. Just because you get a victory against a team that's AHL material, that's in worse shape than us, that doesn't conclude anything other than he has progressed. I grant him that. Better positioning in his net. However, I just think there's a lot of work to be done on the blocker and trapper yet. High shots. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Where's Puck Drop First here at Center Ice Productions. Thank you, and let your friends and family know. But leave your comments. Tell me what you thought of the game. Again, I'm happy for Primeau. I didn't want to win tonight, but we got it. And like I said, the one thing I found very sad is the forward group just kind of went to sleep after these 3 goals. We sat back on our feet. Our defense had their hands full for the rest of the night. So good on them for coming through. And it was a bit of a chippy game here and there. Some cheap shots taken at the goalie. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Leave your comments. And where's Puck Drop First? Here at Center Ice. Please hit the likes and subscribe before you leave. And God bless you. We'll catch you in the review against the Bruins Thursday night. Take care. Go Habs, go. Like I said, I wanted a tank, but they got the victory 4-0. And Primeau stops 41 shots.